Morning everyone. This is your English grammar class. Today we are going to begin lesson 6 adjective. Adjective are those words which describe the nouns or pronouns. Adjective is a word used to add something to the meaning of noun. So examples are good, black, many, few, big, brave, etc. You have to remember the definition of adjective which describes the noun or pronoun. The important is here adjective are the words which describes the noun or pronoun which tells you about the nouns or pronoun. We understand the definition with the help of examples. There is a black car. Here in the sentence the noun is car. First of all you have to find out the noun. Noun is the car and the black word is describing about the car. How the car is. The car is black and black word is the adjective in the sentence. Right children? Now he is a good boy. Where is the noun? First of all you find out the noun. Boy is the noun and the word good is describing the word boy. It tells about the noun. So, good is the adjective in the sentence. There are many cars. Many words telling about the cars. Cars is the noun. So, many is the adjective. Few boys. There are few boys. Here, few word is telling about the noun. So, few is the adjective. It is a big car. Big describes the car, how the car is. So big is the adjective. Brave. He is a brave boy. Brave words give you the answer of how the boy is. So boy is brave and brave is the adjective. So adjective describes the noun or used to add something to the meaning of a noun. So that is adjective, right? Types of adjectives. Let's see how many kinds of adjectives are there. There are 9 kinds of adjectives. First, adjective of quality, adjective of quantity, adjective of number, demonstrative adjective, interrogative adjective, distributive adjective, proper adjective, possessive adjective, emphatic adjective. So you all have to learn name of all these adjectives. There are 9 kinds of adjective. Let's learn and understand these different kind of adjectives with the definition and the examples. First of all, adjective of quality. Adjective of quality gives you answer of what kind of noun or pronoun is. Remember children, it gives you answer what kind of noun or pronoun is. Just see the definition. The words that describe the quality of noun or pronoun are known as adjective of quality. For example, good, bad, black, hungry, etc. Let's see with the help of sentences. Here is a he is a clever boy. He is a clever boy. In this sentence, clever word is telling the quality of the boy. What kind of boy is? Boy is clever. So, clever tells the quality of boy and this is the adjective of quality. Look the next sentence. I saw a hungry dog. Where is the noun? Dog is the noun. Okay. And you have learned that adjective of quality tells you describe the quality of noun or pronoun. Okay. So dog is the noun and this hungry word is telling about the dog, that what kind of dog is. The dog is hungry. So it is the quality of adjective. This is a heavy box. This is a heavy box. What kind of box is? box is heavy. So heavy is the adjective of quality. Sarah is a smart girl. What kind of girl is Sarah? Sarah is smart. So smart tells the about the girl that is smart, and this is the adjective of quality. The another kind of adjective is adjective of quantity. Adjective of quantity. Adjective of quantity gives you answer of how much. How much. It tells the amount. The words which describe the quantity. Approximate quantity. It is not giving the answer exactly that how much it is. Approximate quantity of nouns or pronouns are known as adjective of quantity. For example, some, little, all, whole, double, few, half, any, etc. Let's see with the help of example. I don't have much time. I don't have much time. So it is telling about the quantity of time, that how much, okay, how much time you have. I don't have much time. So much word is the telling about the quantity. So this is much is the adjective of quantity. I have little faith in God. How much faith in God? Little faith in God. So little words tell you that quantity, that how much faith, little faith. So it is the adjective of quantity. He has taken half cup of milk. How much cup of milk? Half cup of. So half is the adjective of quantity. He had lost all his wealth. He had lost all his wealth. How much wealth? All his wealth. It gives you answer that how much. So all his wealth, and it is the adjective of quantity. Adjective of number. Adjective of number tells the answer of how many. How many. Remember all that. That adjective of quantity tells you answer of how much. Adjective of number tells you the answer of how many. Words which expresses the exact number of nouns or pronouns and their position or place in certain order is called adjective of number. So children, adjective of number tells you exact number. Adjective of quantity tells you approximate number, whereas adjective of number tells you exact number, correct number of nouns or pronouns. Example, one or first, one or first, two or second, three or third, so on. Each, no, several, all, some are the examples of adjective of number. Here in this example, 1, 2, all are cardinals number. What number? Cardinals number. You all have studied in math ordinal numbers like first, second, third, fourth. These are the ordinal numbers. These adjective of numbers are of two kinds, that is definite number adjective and the indefinite number adjective. Definite number which denote exact number, whereas indefinite which denote an exact number, for example all, many. This indefinite number denotes exact number such as all, some, few, many, but this is the definite number. It tells you first, second, third and fourth. Let's see with the help of example. A week has 7 days. How many days? 7 days. It is giving of answer for children. How many? So 7 days. It is the adjective of number. 7 is the adjective of number. There are 9 persons in a group. How many persons in a group? 9. So it is the adjective of number, 9. Every poor needs job. Every poor needs job. See children, every. It is telling you how many. How many? It gives the answer of how many. Every poor. So every is the adjective of number, and every word is that Which adjective? Indefinite number adjective. There are no stories in this book. How many stories? No stories. So no is also adjective of number. Now we'll understand with examples and definition what is the difference between adjective of quantity and adjective of number. The difference between adjective of number and adjective of quantity is that indefinite numerals adjective such as some, few, many, etc. are used with countable nouns, whereas adjective of quantity some, few, many, etc. are used with uncountable nouns. What you have learned, children? The difference is adjective of number and adjective of quantity is that indefinite numeral adjective some, few, many are used for countable nouns. These words some, few, many are used with countable nouns which you can count, whereas that adjective of quantity some, few, many both have the same examples. That's why there are some confusion. Here in the adjective quantity some, few, many are used with uncountable nouns. In that adjective of number some, few, many are used with the countable nouns which you can count, whereas in the adjective of quantity some, few, many are used with uncountable nouns. Let's see with the help of example. I drank some water. Here water is what, children? Countable or uncountable? Water we cannot count. So this is uncountable noun. And here examples are same. So there are confusion. You have to see that noun is countable or uncountable. If the noun is uncountable, that means that is the adjective of quantity. Some people standing there. People, you can count the people. So this is countable noun. And here also some word is used. So this is the adjective of number. Understood, children? What is the difference between adjective of quantity and adjective of number? Only you have to remember whether it is used with countable nouns or uncountable nouns. Here as it is used, water is uncountable, so it is adjective of quantity, and people is countable, so it is the adjective of number, because adjective of number is used with the countable nouns. Demonstrative adjective. Demonstrative adjective tells you the answer of which. Words that are used to point out specific person. Specific person means particular person or thing are called demonstrative adjective. For example, this, that, these, those, later, former, such, etc. are the example of demonstrative adjectives. Okay, children? So we'll understand with the help of the example. Here examples are like this boy is stronger. This boy is stronger. Here you can see this car is expensive. So this word, this is pointing the car. This is pointing the car. This is telling about the noun. The noun is car. So this is the demonstrative adjective. Clear, children, with the help of example? In your book it is given these grapes are sour. So grapes, look at the book also along with the video. Grapes are what? Grapes are nouns. And what it is telling about the grapes? What it is pointing about the grapes? That these grapes are sour. So the word which is pointing the grapes, this is the word which is pointing the grape. So that is the demonstrative adjective. Now we'll understand the difference between demonstrative adjective and demonstrative pronoun. You have studied about the pronoun in your previous chapter. So what is the difference between these two? How can you understand the difference of demonstrative adjective and demonstrative pronoun? How will you identify? Just see, this is demonstrative adjective and here is demonstrative pronoun. Demonstrative adjective modifies the noun and is always followed by the noun. It is, see here, car is the noun and it is modifying the noun. Whereas demonstrative pronoun takes the place of noun phrase. Takes the place of noun phrase. This is my car. Here is no noun. Okay. Here is no noun. Demonstrative pronoun takes the place of noun phrase. It is the phrase, this is my car. So when you have to identify demonstrative adjective, just you have to see that it is pointing the noun. Okay. Now, interrogative adjective. Interrogative adjective. Sentence definition is that interrogative words tell you that have to ask question, which have to ask you question. That is the question. So for example, what manner of man is he? What manner of man is he? Here what is questioning. It is asking a question. So it is interrogative adjective. Whose books are these? Whose is the question word. So interrogative adjective, and it is modifying the describing the noun. It is books is the noun, manner is the noun, so it is describing the noun, whose word, and these words are interrogative adjectives. What are the difference between interrogative adjective and interrogative pronoun? Interrogative adjective, interrogative pronoun. Interrogative adjective asks a question and describes a noun. It asks a question and describes a noun. That point is important, that it describes a noun. And whereas interrogative pronoun asks a question but stands alone, means does not describe a noun. It stands alone, it is not describing a noun. Let's learn with the help of example. Which color looks better? Here color is the noun. Color is the noun. It is the common noun. And it is describing, it is asking about the noun which word. So this is interrogative adjective. Whereas here which should I buy you on your birthday? So here should is not a noun. So it is interrogative pronoun. Distributive adjective. Distributive adjectives, a word used to refer to each and every person or thing, is called distributive adjective, which used to refer each and every person or thing. For example, each, every, neither, either, any, one, both, etc. are distributive adjectives. We'll understand the difference between distributive adjective and distributive pronoun. Distributive adjective, distributive pronoun. Distributive adjective modifies noun. It modifies noun or pronoun. There is always a noun next to the distributive adjective. Important thing. Always there is noun next to the distributive adjective. You have studied the example each, neither, either are the examples of distributive adjective. Distributive pronoun used as a subject or object. It is used as a subject or object. There is never a noun next to the distributive pronoun. So here is no noun. Just you have to put in your mind that whenever adjective is always describing the noun or pronoun. So each man is the noun. So each is the distributive adjective. And here each of us, here there is no noun. So it is distributive pronoun. Proper adjective. Proper adjective modifies noun or pronoun and are formed from proper nouns. Proper adjectives are always capitalized. It is in capital letter. Okay. Proper adjective originate from proper noun, and like proper noun, proper adjective always begin with capital letter. For example, Italian. Italian is the proper noun and I is capital. Russian. Russian is the proper noun. It is the name of a particular country and R is capital. So it always begin with the capital letter. Proper adjectives are always capitalized. Capitalized means starts with capital letter, etc. Now we'll understand with the help of example. She is an Indian person. She is an Indian person. Indian word is the proper noun and it starts with the capital letter, and this is proper adjective, and it is telling about the noun. Person is the common noun. Chinese noodles are in the kitchen. Chinese word is the proper adjective and noodles is the noun. So it is modifying the noun. It is describing the noun and it is the proper adjective. Possessive adjective. Possessive adjective shows something belong to somebody. It shows the possession. It shows the ownership, that whose that thing is. It tells you about the ownership. For example, my, your, its, their, his, her, etc. What are the difference between possessive adjective and possessive pronoun? Possessive adjective, possessive pronoun. Possessive adjective is used to show ownership, comes before a noun in the sentence. Always you have to keep in your mind, adjective comes before the noun. Possessive pronoun does not ownership, but it does not come before a noun. It does shows ownership, but it is not coming before a noun. It can also be used to replace noun. Example, my book is on the table. My is the example of possession and it comes before the noun. That's why it is possessive adjective. This phone is yours. This phone is yours. Yours is also telling about the ownership. It is also telling about the possession, but it is not before the noun. That is the main difference between possessive adjective and possessive pronoun. Ninth kind of adjective is emphasizing adjectives. Emphasizing adjective. You know the meaning of emphasizing, which emphasize, which give importance to that particular thing. So emphasizing adjectives are used for emphasize. For example, my book is on the table. My book is on the table. It is giving much pressure, much importance to the word my. Whose book? My book. So this is the emphasizing adjective. I think you forgot your purse. So I think you forgot your purse. So here importance is given to your word. So this is the emphasizing adjective. His brother is very handsome. His brother is very handsome. Here his is the emphasizing adjective. Okay. Some more examples of that is, this is the very book I need. Very book. So here we are giving the importance to the word very. So that is emphasizing the noun book, and very is the emphasizing adjective. He is lost in his own thoughts. So he is lost his own thoughts. Own is the emphasis adjective, as it is giving, own word is giving much importance to the thought. So it is the emphasis adjective. So these all was in the lesson. Here are the example of emphasizing adjective, that is emphasis a noun. For example, very and own. And the sentences are, there is very book I need. It is the word very. So very is the emphasizing adjective. He has lost his own thoughts, and own is the emphasizing adjective. So here our lesson adjective, that we have understand about the kinds of adjective. In this lesson, afterwards we have to study that comparisons of adjective. So here we'll wind up our class, and you have to do book exercise given on the book. That exercise you have to do in the book itself, children. All the children have to do the page number 39, 40, 41, and please send it to me, okay, after doing it. And then in the next class I will explain you that comparisons of adjectives, degree of adjectives. So here the class is over. All the children have to write the definitions of adjective, kinds of adjective with example in your copy. Thank you, children.